So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks Peter, there's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. How are you reading this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad Jules Koundé a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, that's a key interception. Ellie. Now Morsillo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Fermin. And here's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Morsillo. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Koundé. Alex Molina. Laporte. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Out of play for a goal kick. It'll be a throw-in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Fermin. And it's Mane.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Now it's Mane, and Mane! And it's come back out to him. Goal! International! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
First breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Laporte. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's in a great position here. This looks promising. Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Almeria are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Mane. Now it's Mbappe. Bergkamp. And here's Mbappe. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Mbappe. A probing pass. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Tries one from range. Perilously close. Looking for the run.
Borsillo, that was lovely, that.
Can he get on the end of this? He's found space here. Fermin. And it's Jordi Alba. To Laporte. Molina. And it's Koundé. That's destined for the flank. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he's been shifted off it.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's been cut out, well played. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Koundé. And Yamal. And here's Bergkamp. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Ellie attempts a clearance. Well, the clearance is short. Oh, he's done very well to take it. It's Bergkamp! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was a great finish. With great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill. There's the towering header! He's got to be quick to recover this. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Internacional are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we get things going again. Laporte. And it's Molina. And it's Bergkamp. Ellie.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries from a long way out. Rocio. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Pass somewhat off target. Mane. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Mane. Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Mane. And Mane! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rocio. Internacional with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Koundé cuts it out. Mane and Fermin. And that has put paid to that. Jordi Alba, who does have an assist to his name. And this is Bergkamp. And there's the shot! Oh, he's been caught napping! And a chance! No, just not quite. That has not gone well. Laporte. Koundé, distributed tidily. And it's Bergkamp. Now it's Mbappe. Lopez, and it's made its way to him. Mbappe! And here's Bergkamp. Mbappe shoots! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Cambio de jugadores en el Internacional de Porto Alegre. El dorsal
so the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Internacional find a position of real strength now.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul.
El dorsal 10. Messi. El dorsal 20. El dorsal 22. El dorsal 13.
He's getting hounded, really hounded. Now it's Mbappe. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Well, the margins are fine, but this is borderline bullying.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Internacional are totally dominant in the middle of the park and no way through.
Surely he can... Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Marcó en el minuto 79.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And now he has two. Internacional are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Laporte does really well to win the ball there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Almeria choosing to make the first change. They've played it short. And he whips. He's rising! No, he can't turn it in. Vizca, spread it left. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Into the last 5 minutes. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22 será sustituido por el dorsal 34.
Great defending, strong and determined. Spread out to the left. Morcillo. He is through here. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Busquets. And it's Messi. Mbappe. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Laporte. 4 extra minutes added on. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Chance here to counter. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Internacional, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Internacional definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.